All right, we're recording yet again.
We are here, we are back, and we're better.
Yes. What what are you up to? What's going on?
Life shit, man. Life shit, man.
That's very real.
Doing what I gotta do. Doing what I gotta do, and I'm gonna do the best with what I got.
And what you got to do is doing.
Period.
It's being done.
It's being done. What about
Period.
you?
Honestly, same. Um, doing what I got to do, vibing, um, just putting one step in front of the other, getting through life. I feel like I just said words, but I didn't say anything at the same
No,
time.
that's real. Sometimes you gotta keep it just like vague a little bit.
Yeah, because it's like, what I'm doing is being done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it is. That's all it's gonna be at the end of the day.
And that is
Um,
okay.
period. So we got a few topics that we're gonna get into today. But first, we're gonna do a little check-in. I'm
Yes.
curious. We're now in March. It's like mid-March almost. But I'm curious how your Black History Month was and what was, dare I say, the blackest thing that that happened to you or that you did.
Happy Black History Month. The blackest thing
Black
that,
History Year, if we're being honest.
no, for Black History Century and
Mm-hmm.
centuries to come.
Infinity, infinite.
Infinite. The blackest thing that happened to me. Ooh, well, that's not a black thing. Anyway, I'm not even gonna talk. I was gonna talk about that girl in that certification class, but
I'm crying.
that's not a black thing that happened. I think the blackest thing that I did and we did that just brought so much joy to me was our open decks.
Mm.
That was like much needed. That was like going out with Black History with a bang.
Yeah,
I
on the
like
last day of
that.
Black History Month too.
Literally, that was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that was a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
For the people that are like, what is the open day? So we're DJs and we have a collective and we hosted an open decks where people got to come, practice a little, learn something,
Mm-hmm.
for like 15, 30 minutes. They actually got longer sets, this time around. So yeah, it was really fun. We got to B2B
Oh, that was,
and
I love a good B2B with you, man.
yeah, and we did it again Sunday recently.
Yes, and we
hmm
did. And
Or
we
we
did.
actually didn't B2B, but we spun.
Yeah,
Um, but that was fun. Period.
good vibes, good vibes.
Period. I would say the blackest thing that happened to me
Hmm.
was, I wrote this question, but I did not think about it. It
Yeah,
just, I literally just said it. Um,
free balling.
let me think. I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah,
that requires me to have memory.
exactly.
But I feel like the whole month was chill. Shit.
I feel like you kind of had a busy month, no?
Yeah, actually, I don't know what busy with what, but
No, for real. You know,
let me
yeah,
look. You know what? Let me look at my phone because sometimes the calendar, the answer's just in the calendar,
no, for
and that's why you
real.
gotta have a calendar and like archive your life a little bit.
While you do that, I will say Black History Month rocked my world.
Mm.
Um, I think from what I heard, rocked a couple of people's world, and
Oh.
not a Black History way, which
Mm.
is annoying. But yeah,
Yeah, I
you
would
know,
say maybe um I saw some black art, so that was
mm,
nice. Or did I? Was that? Yeah, it was. I think that was in February.
hmm,
Saw some black art, and yeah, you know, made a
yeah,
lot of. I did, like you said, there was. I don't. I forgot what was happening. I think astrologically, I believe it was. There's a Mercury retrograde in Pisces or something
I
happening,
was about to say you told me Pisces. Okay,
which is like, whew,
I don't know what that means, but that's real.
it just it did a lot. A lot of things were happening. I feel like a lot of um I feel like a lot of emotional cleansing was going on, purging almost.
Mm,
Um, so yeah, I would say that that was, but it was like freeing, like um, just returning back to self. I feel like is always a nice feeling. And reminding myself of who I am. Um, yeah,
so
it always
true.
feels nice. Yeah,
That's good. I feel like maybe I felt similar in some ways. It was definitely just a really, I always go back to this word, it's very transitional. I feel like my
mm,
whole life is transit
yeah. Honestly, just transitioning and evolving.
forever
That
and
feels like the
ever.
human experience.
You know what? Yeah, every day I'm transitioning.
Yeah, if you're committed to it though.
And through the hard times, I'm still staying committed. So,
Period.
yeah.
Period.
Period.
You
Oh,
gotta
wait,
put you. You gotta
what
put you
Carisha
first,
say?
Lucius.
Oh,
Oh wait, she
exactly.
didn't say that. She said I gotta put me first, Lucius.
Right. And then Carisha said,
You getting flued out?
no, you know her recent song? No, not even
I
her
don't work
recent song.
job, bitch. I am a job.
No, she's like, you know what that means when you see them two fingers touching.
Oh, period or clock? I don't know.
I don't know why people are
What does it mean?
literally, I don't know because after she says it, it's like 15 seconds of silence. She say,
So we don't know? Like nobody
no.
knows?
She say, y'all got it. Whatever y'all want it to be.
Which fingers are touching?
You know it's not the right ones.
Yeah, they never are.
They never
Honestly,
are.
this is so random, but not really kind of adjacent. I feel like in commercials, I've seen such an uptick in like AAVE, like white people.
Unfortunately.
Like I saw one ad, it was like, it's giving this, it's
I know
giving,
exactly what you're talking about.
and I was
Yeah.
like,
What's going on in the world?
why is that normal? Like, why are we okay with this?
Because they're deeming it as TikTok talk.
But it's like they know it's not. Like, they know it's not.
They know it's not, but they're like, hey, it's just what the kids are saying on TikTok, so we gonna roll with it. Man, black
It's
people are
cringy.
so abundant. Oh my God. We are just, I love us for real. They just take
I love us
everything
for real.
for real.
That's what Monique said
Um,
when she said we don't need to be wearing them bonnets in
you
the
know,
airports.
Monique, listen, I love you. You're a black woman,
Do you think
but
she would stand by that stance today?
unfortunately, yes, she low key gives me pick me. I fear a lot of, black women in that era give me pick me. Speaking of
Yeah.
Jill Scott, Jilly from Philly.
Oh, what about her?
That's a low key pick me.
Really?
I don't even think it's low key. You know what?
Mm,
I can't. You know what? I'm almost like, is she, is she a pick me or is she just really?
maybe she's just real.
Yeah, maybe she just really loves a good, hardworking man that lays concrete like her grandfather.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that could be it.
Good for her. Good for
Yeah,
her. Did you listen
period.
to her new album?
I listened to like half of it and then I forgot to listen to the other half. And
Mhm.
I, for some reason, I became focused on the other topic that we were talking about today that I forgot about this topic.
That's so real. What is the other topic? Because I can't even remember.
The whole thing that's happening in the LGBTQ community on
Oh, you're
social
gonna have
media.
to forgive me because I didn't even do the research like I was supposed to do.
I'm crying. I watched like a video because I was scrolling on Instagram. Well, we can just get into it because we're talking
Yeah,
about it. But
yeah.
basically, Zoe was telling me about Choice Brown going through
Mm-hmm.
some like public relationship stuff. If you don't know who she is, she's the daughter of Tabitha Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the person I was watching was calling Tabitha the avocado lady. I just thought that was funny. Um, because yeah, she do like avocados.
For real.
But basically, she's going through some like public, like toxic. I don't know if it's toxic, but like it
It's
seems like
toxic.
she was dealing with somebody, and that person. So the videos, like clips from her live, were popping up on my feed on my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know how? these damn like track the cookies that they just anyway. I'm just like,
Yeah.
how does this pop up? Anyway. And then so I ended up, I was on YouTube looking for a video to watch. And like there's a lot of stud
There's a lot of stud. Oh,
reaction YouTubers that just like post people's like, like Instagram clips and then
yes.
react to them.
Shout out to King's Corner. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I
but this
like
wasn't,
King's Corner.
and this wasn't King's Corner. I forgot her name, but, and I'm not gonna promote her because she said something that in the video that I didn't like,
Oh,
which
absolutely not them.
I will get to.
Hmm.
But basically, what happened is Choice recently came out or like hard launched her relationship with what the internet knows as Auntie Nay, but I think her name is Janae.
Auntie Nay.
That's what they call her
She,
because she initially went viral because she has a twin sister, and her twin sister's like extremely heterosexual, and she has like two or three kids, and she has a husband. But like she would go viral because her sister would post videos of like how much her kids just loved their aunt. So she's Auntie Nay on.
oh, this is who she is. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah. And
Oh my God. Okay.
I don't know if she played basketball or like
Yes,
it kind of
she
gives like she
did.
probably did play it, but she's very whatever she does, she's like she just knows people in the WNBA.
No, she did
Um,
play basketball. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so she's always like a part of something that's happening or just around WNBA players. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's like, but at the time that she was really becoming like viral on social media, she was married. She was married to this white woman. Yes, she was married for a while. I don't know. I feel like they were together since she was like in high school or some shit, like pretty young. And they were together for a while, but then they ended up getting divorced like 2-ish years ago, I think, a few years ago. And they like made a post and they were like, we're no longer together. And ever since then, she said, I need me a young tenderoni, who is black.
And
That's
this post,
usually how it goes. No shade to the interracialists,
this
but
is crazy. And the post says, finally with a heart.
yeah. So they came out and they hard launched their relationship. Now the first thing I noticed was the tattoo of her birth year. And then I was like, choice is not that. And they're not like a lot of years apart. So I think Auntie Nay is like 30 and Choice is like 24 or 25. Um,
You know how I feel about that, but
yeah, it's
yeah.
like I think it's really I feel like it's situational to some extent. But it is yeah, I think it's just up to the individuals, you know. But yeah, it is a little
1995. Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, sure.
yeah, like what can I say? You know, Choice is a grown person. And she seems to be very anyway, I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
So she recently heart launched and apparently her ex YD or is it KD?
YD.
YD apparently is like a what are they like? They post their fits or something on TikTok and they're like a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And basically she put on social media, like she came on social media and she was on live saying that like um I don't know if Choice said something about their relationship prior, so I don't really know
Mm-hmm.
all the details, but it seemed like she was responding to something Choice said, and she was just saying like, "I'm not an abuser." Like,
Yes.
basically, she was saying that she think it's she quote unquote mental illness that Choice just like hopped into another relationship after this relationship, and she was just
Mm-hmm.
like basically it seemed like she was just frustrated that she like hard launched that Choice's partner like Choice
Yeah.
like after I think they stopped dating like a month prior to them getting
Yeah.
into a relationship.
And all those photos.
Hmm.
So you break up, y'all, Choice and YD break up. A
Hmm.
month later, Choice and Auntie Nay are hard launched.
Yeah,
So you're telling me all those photos in that
we're within a month. No, she said in the
were
video.
they were
She
they in
said.
Disney? Were they go to Disney?
Yeah, she said in the video, she was like, I got with her because I liked her. Like they were already friends, but they realized that they liked each other. She said we went on a few dates.
A few, nigga, that's
She was
almost
like,
every day.
she was like, we went on a few dates, and then she took me to Disneyland, and now
That
we're
is
together.
okay.
Yeah,
Whoa, lesbians.
right.
Lesbian.
So yeah, basically YD was just not having it. She was crashing out. She was like, nah, like that's weird, da, da, da. And then Choice made a rebuttal and was just basically aired out their relationship and said that like
Mm-hmm.
YD was really controlling, and her last straw was that I think she like slapped her, trigger warning.
Yes.
Um and she tried to play it off as if it was like some sexual um thing, but it it actually made Choice really uncomfortable. And then so that was really what pushed her to end the relationship. And then apparently I think YD had said that Choice they were on the phone for 3 hours or something, and then Choice was responding to that and saying like I was on the phone with her because she posted revenge porn on Snapchat, like, and I was begging her to like take it off. And I'm just like
Snapchat. Okay.
I think the part that was just like, wait, and basically Choice was just kind of saying that like from the jump, it just kind of felt like she was kind of pressured into a relationship to some extent. Like like she said from the
Mm.
jump she kind of knew that it like wasn't
Wasn't
going to work out because something that she said was, like that Choice was the only reason that she was happy or something. And she was just like, that just puts a lot of pressure on me already off the gate. And so basically as they kept, dating, she just kept getting like more and more controlling, like didn't allow Choice to talk to her friends sometimes, or like like made a comment about like I think Choi said she was gonna hang up the phone or something. She was like, "You don't want to do that." Like basically just like making subtle threats and just becoming extremely controlling. And so
and
again, like I said earlier, that the physical thing was like kind of Choice's like last straw.
and isn't this age gap even bigger
I
than
They said she's 29, but I don't
oh,
know.
okay.
It's like closer, but it's still, 29? You acting
So
like that? I don't know.
and they got together when Choice was how old?
I
Like
don't
how
know.
long did they even date for? A year?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I feel like you told me that maybe they were together for like 2 years or a year. Um,
Maybe I did.
but I don't know.
I
Honestly, I don't
don't
know.
know.
But yeah, she was just kind of like, and honestly, I'm of two minds. Like, yes, I think, not two minds. Yes, I think that like, okay, a month is a little quick, but she seemed like she was already emotionally like mentally checked out. Um,
I fear that's how it is when a lot of, not so good relationships. You check out long before you actually break it off,
mhm.
from what I realized.
And that's what she was kind of giving, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think, some the person in the video was like, yeah, Auntie Nate was plotting because they were already friends. Um, so, hey, you know,
Somebody apparently, I mean, okay, before the hard launch,
mm,
YD was like, mind you, we were in a relationship last month too.
mm,
Somebody was like, last month. YD is like, literally 9 days ago, last month. 9 days.
mm.
A week
I'm like, what
into
does that
it.
even mean? A relationship a month? Like, was it a
Like for
month
real, if you
ago?
really
Was
think
it
about
a
it,
few weeks,
like,
days ago? Like, be
are
honest.
you for real even think about it as like you're in a relationship? Like, yeah, y'all are
Right.
together, but like, are you even checked in for real? Maybe you are, because maybe you're people were saying that YD is a narcissist. I don't know. I don't really know any of these people. I don't even know Choice aside from
Mm-mm.
her being Tabitha's daughter. So,
Right. Yeah, I
um,
mean, honestly, just it is. I feel like they were saying the same things. Like they were just
mhm,
saying it from very different perspectives. So it kind of
mhm.
gives like, um,
There's three truths. Yeah.
yeah, like I guess like it more so gives like, damn, like what's actually happening? Like
Yeah.
when you break down their perspectives, what are the things that they're both saying that actually line up, and what, you know, which was, what I'm trying to think. YD was like, yes, Choice did get into a relationship quickly. I mean, and Choice also said that they got into a relation. Like it wasn't, you know, they both
Yeah.
said that. And then what was the other? Basically, there was something else that was said that was kind of like y'all are saying the same things.
Mm.
So somebody, I don't know, it's just like it's,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like the older I get, the more I'm just like people have their own perspectives of situations. Like you said, everybody got their own truths. But that
Yeah.
situation, which is me, but that is not me saying that because this is what I didn't agree with the person in the video because she was talking about like, oh well, they're both women and stop,
You
like,
could stop right there.
yeah, that's why I was just like, I do not need to be watching your videos because I didn't like that take at all.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, abuse is abuse regardless of somebody's gender. Like that shit is
Hmm.
weird and not okay.
Do you know who Cuzzo AB is?
No,
That is okay. Never.
who's
I'm not
that?
even. That's a. It's a stud and it's a complicated. Basically, just a quick thing.
Hmm.
Cuzzo AB was a mukbanger.
Oh,
This is a truck driver turned mukbanger. Started getting hot in the mukbangs. Would pray before every meal, and her supporters are religious, literally and figuratively. And she started getting really popular. And then, she was buying all this stuff, a Tesla, a new apartment, blah, blah, blah. And then she ended up getting with this girl who was, I believe, a stripper who was like maybe 20 or 21 years old. Mind you, Cuzzo AB is like 35 at least. Um, you know what? Somebody could fact check me. I could be wrong, but I know there was a large age gap. I know it had to be. Um, and yeah, it went left. They ended up making a YouTube channel and everything. They was posting each other more. It ended up going left. Um, Cuzzo AB unfortunately has a drinking problem, and so like
I was looking them
when
up.
yeah, one night in my Miami, Florida, one night somewhere. Yeah, it was this whole thing where the her girlfriend called the cops and told them that Cuzzo hit her with a bottle, and Cuzzo came on live, was like, I swear on God on everything. I don't even swear on God because y'all know how I am. God knows my heart and knows I would never do anything. I threw a bottle and it hit the wall, and I would never hit her, and this whole thing. And she ended up having to go to jail, but I think she got out on bond. This was so long ago, I can't even remember all the details of it. But she's already been in jail previously, I think for domestic violence or something like that. Um, Anyways, just
Mm,
another example of abuse in the queer community, which is sad.
mm,
And unfortunately, like a lot of comments from that were just kind of like along the same lines of what you said that person was
hmm.
saying, of just like not taking it serious, like
Yeah,
abuse is abuse, regardless who it is.
yeah, and also like I understand the thought of defending yourself, but it's also like you shouldn't have to do that with in anybody you're in a relationship with.
Right.
Period.
Period.
Um. So yeah. Well,
That's that on gay news.
that's that on the little bit of gay news that I'm like I'm
Right.
sure there's other gay stuff happening, but I'm so
Oh,
locked out.
most definitely. I'm locked out too. Because we
Hmm.
locked in.
Right. Very locked in.
Very locked in.
Very locked in. I'm thinking about seafood boil.
B Love?
Is she good?
I really I'm trying not to give into the comments of people being like,
Is she still
she
in the
needs a
hospital?
she was in the hospital?
Yeah, she was hospitalized not too long ago.
For what? I know for what in
I
my
think she was
head.
trying to do like a water diet, but like her body was like, this is not a Cajun seafood boil. Like, what?
I'm literally I understand that you consume large amounts of mercury and
Yeah.
sodium on a weekly basis, but going on a water fast isn't gonna fix
But that is scary.
years.
Like, like, that has to be so traumatizing to the body. Like, I couldn't even
Extremely.
imagine.
You're flooding your kidneys.
Whew. I hope she's all right.
You could get a deep, you know what?
I hope
Eh,
she's, I hope she doesn't keep doing is she still doing the seafood boils?
She's doing stuff, and the seafood boils make an appearance. They never left.
Hmm.
But I went down I had a little period of time where I was just so intrigued by whatever she's doing.
She's
And
very, yeah, I feel like she started this shit.
low
Like
key,
she
yeah,
put seafood boils on the map.
for real.
Like in those people, those mukbangers, is it mukbangers?
Mukbang, mukbang,
The ones
make
that
a buck. I don't know.
now are sitting down and also eating seafood boils every single video. They owe so much to Be Love.
Yes, and as far as I know, because B Love decided to make a brand off of it and have like this seafood boil seasoning,
Hmm.
they be using that seasoning.
Hmm.
Or like she be telling them what to do to make it like the way she does.
Hmm.
And honestly, she's one of like in my knowledge of not even just seafood boils, but like mukbanging, she's one of like the first few black mukbangers I've ever
Mm.
seen. So she really did kind of just
Yeah.
start this shit, but like still years of shrimp and crab and
In that way.
butter and oil
Yeah.
and Cajun seasoning.
But it's
That's
like,
cool.
yeah. And I remember I feel like she posted a video once and she was talking about how she eats. And it was like, she doesn't eat anything, or in her video, she'll say that she doesn't eat anything like she's so hungry. And I'm
They all
like,
say that. They all say, "Oh, we just eat I just eat once a day and that's my only meal for the day." I'm not knocking
once,
your
honestly,
lifestyle.
once I learned about like the mukbang culture in what is it? Is it South
Korea?
Korea?
Yes.
Yeah. And how like it's like strict and
Mm-hmm.
people don't even be chewing like swallowing their food. I became very concerned. And I feel like I stopped watching them as much because I'm just like, I can't trust y'all. I
At
can't trust
all.
this. And also, this is concerning. Like, I feel like there's something very concerning about these videos. And I'm sure somewhere somebody has written about it. I need to find that.
Definitely. I know there's also like a large grouping of like people like the audience that some of these mukbangers cultivate that like I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I do think there is like eating disorders going on around this whole thing. And like I've noticed with some of the audience that I'll see comments of like, oh, I'm so hungry, but watching you is like fulfilling what I want to eat.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, I think we
Yeah.
should just eat. No,
Yeah.
I think we should just.
That is very real because I've been guilty of like, damn, I'm finna have sleep for dinner or I'm finna have this video for dinner.
That's
But
real. That's real. That's
but no,
real.
yeah, I definitely hear that. Also, some of it gives king.
Ooh, I don't even want to touch that side of it because no, there is that side of it, and it's
Yeah.
very off-putting. The heavy slurping and the
Yeah.
gulping and the mess on the face and like,
I'm just like, can we eat like for real? Like, can we
no,
just vibe twin? Like, damn.
no. At least Be Love don't be doing all of that,
Yeah,
as
like
far
she
as I
really
know.
she's enjoying her crab meat for real.
No. And she be, oh, that's what I meant to say. So in between the seafood boils, she be going to like I was gonna say Shake Shack and shit like, but yeah, like Shake Shack or some burger place and be
Mm,
getting like these like these like triple Mondo burgers with a side of fries. And I'm not saying she eats it all in one sitting, but it's just again, it's kind of just like even if you're just eating this once a day,
mhm.
man,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Your
Your heart
arteries
is
might.
it's
Yeah.
working overtime.
A little. A little.
And then you want to
Um,
drown it out with water and then that your heart is working overtime. I
yeah.
promise you. Like they gonna put you on a fluid restrictive diet at this rate.
Not that water though.
No.
Damn. But shout out to the real eaters. Shout out to the real mukbangers. The one that I really like, her name is, and I've been subscribed to her for years, is I don't even know if she's technically a mukbanger, but it's like I forgot her name. Is it like
Is it the one that be cooking?
yeah,
Yeah, and
what's
she cooks
cooking?
beforehand.
Yeah. But she eats
Yeah.
like a reasonable meal. Like she'll stop
Yeah.
Like she'll be like, "Ooh, that is so good." Like she's really just
Oh yeah,
sitting
so
there.
good.
Yeah, yeah, so good. Is that the?
So yeah, the black lady with the
Yeah,
glasses, and
yeah,
she's like a teacher.
yeah, yeah.
No, no, she's not a teacher. She's like I think a nurse.
She definitely has teacher core.
She does.
Yeah, like I feel like she's just sitting there and enjoying her food, and I feel like as a tourist, I can only respect that because that's why food should be cooked to be
No, for
enjoyed.
real. And she be
Yeah,
teaching y'all how to do it. And I'm like, damn, I should
bruh.
follow one of these recipes someday.
No, truly, I never do. I just want to see her eat it, but
Neither do. Yeah, I literally just jumped to the part where she
no, for real, I'll
eating
be
it.
skipping. Like I don't need to see all that. Okay, you frying
You know
chicken.
what I like that people do sometimes? This is
Mhm.
really oddly specific, but it like scratches something in my brain. I like when people are eating mukbangs and they use like a spoon that is just like overly sized. I don't know.
A serving spoon.
Yes, they use a serving spoon to eat their food, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm like.
I like I like when people use those long tablespoons.
Those
Like
freak me out.
it's like a regular tape, but it's like wooden, you know? She uses it.
Yes, yes, she does use it.
And it's like a it's but it's just like a tablespoon, but this it's I think it's one of those stirring spoons. But
But
using that,
yes, why are you eating with the stirring spoon?
I think it's so funny. I
I
don't know.
guess
Maybe it's for the visual, because what is it like? I guess psychologically, because a lot of people too, they will have just like a lot of food. I hope, but they're not gonna eat all of it. So I'm like, why?
it's for the aesthetic. It's for the thumbnails, for the
And then
aesthetic.
they get the big spoons,
Yeah.
and they're
You know Nikocado avocado?
don't
Yeah.
get me started.
No, I won't get you started unless you want to get started. So
I don't even know really much about it. I just remember whenever he like popped out and he had lost weight and he was like, this was all part of the plan. I thought that was weird.
what was it? Two steps ahead? Something like that.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And then that was the last I ever like engaged with that person.
Same. I think I think does YouTube now
Oh,
still, but like on a dare I say normal vibe. Before he was very
I feel like he's AI.
manic. Oh,
Oh,
no, I like that. I
I don't
like
know.
that. AI. No, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, I don't know anything past the two steps ahead, 10 steps ahead, whatever ahead.
I'm like, what else is there for me to know? Like, I feel like we just live in a really fucked up culture, in terms of the ways that we engage with fatness and like food
Mm-hmm.
and the things that are pushed and like, it's just so weird to be like recommended mukbang videos and then like there be commercials about weight loss and like
Like
GLP-1s.
Ozempic,
Yeah, like it's just
yes.
it's just is really really weird and it's very concerning
It's
and
very I think dystopian is kind of the word I want to
yeah.
use.
Yeah, I would even say
Um,
that because it's just like and then to even think that like it again it always puts the onus on the individual
hmm
as opposed to like look at what is being I guess marketed and like fed towards us. Um and yeah, just the ways that even just like relationships to food. Like I feel like even thinking about it, like what do you call it? Sorry, the word is slipping. Eating disorders and stuff like that. Like that, it might be having a we're gonna have to put a trigger warning in the
yeah,
description.
description.
But and this is a trigger warning. But
Yes, trigger warning.
I guess just even thinking about that and like watching somebody eat an enormous amount of butter and like all of these things that yeah we like enjoy for the most part in moderate amounts but like seeing people eat at unnatural like
Like gorging.
yes like there's just something so disturbing about it I feel like and I feel like it really does contribute to a cycle of just like I don't know just
It's a dark side.
yeah, and I think the thing that makes me the most frustrated is how still within all of that and within all of this, you know, anti-fatness still prevails in interpersonally, and people will still look at someone and say you shouldn't be fat, or and
Hmm.
all you got to do is do this, but that person will still go back and like you know what I'm saying, like it just it's just so deep and dark and twisted,
Deep,
and
dark rooted.
I don't know, yeah.
In I and it's like I know this culture was well and alive before the internet. And by
Hmm.
this culture I mean like eating disorders, probably mukbangs, like
Hmm.
I don't know. Um Obviously anti-fatness, but I think the internet is a sick place
Hmm.
these days. And I feel like it's just kind of what's the word I'm thinking of? Not advanced, but just like I don't know, just kind of just bring more things to light of how sick and twisted people are thinking and the actions that they're doing, and they're not even realizing it. Um I don't know. I kind of This is why, as we said on the last episode, as I said in the last episode, I
Hmm.
am tapped out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's not good
truly.
for me to be tapped.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, just you really can't be absorbing anything. Like genuinely, I forgot who else on the other day, but I was like, damn, I'm kind of in my damn. I need to do something not productive, but I'm like, I kind of want to be. If I'm doing something, if I'm passively consuming something, I want it to be something that I'm learning from. Like I'm kind
Yes.
of getting to that point where I'm just like not really wanting to watch like I've been watching we all know Real Housewives lately. So I've been having moments where I'm just like, damn, I kind of want to watch it less. Have I? But I be having those moments more often, you know what I'm saying? Where I have the thought where like, damn, I kind of don't want to watch this
Well, take a
anymore.
break so I can catch up to you, please.
I don't know if I can take that long of a break because I haven't evolved that like that much yet.
That's fair.
I'm healing. I'm not
You're
healed.
healing. Yes.
But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
like but yes, but you know, just yeah, we live in a
Yeah.
world. We live in a world, in a society. But on the bright side,
Ooh, what is the bright side?
the Michael Jackson
Hey,
movie.
See, thank you. That is a bright side, a bright and shiny side
Hmm.
of a glove.
Yeah.
Um, I am very, I don't know why I'm so excited
Hmm.
for
Has it
this
been
movie.
released?
I don't know. I think it comes out in
Mm.
May.
I'm very curious. I'm very curious what they like. What's the angle they're gonna take?
April 24th. What's the angle they're gonna take?
Yeah, because we've all seen Jackson's An American Dream. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Was it like a 5-part series?
Yes, love
It's
it. I'm
so
sorry.
long.
It's so long, but it's so good. It used to play on BET.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett. You know her. And
East down.
who was Joe? Beyonce
Um,
stepdaddy.
huh?
Wait, no. I'm thinking about. Wait, who was Joe? Wait, it
I
was
was
that
gonna say,
man
um, oh my God. I was gonna say the nigga that played in the Tina Turner movie, but it's not him, I don't think.
who played Ike.
Yeah. Hold on. All American. Wait. American Dream. What am I saying?
I'm crying.
No. The Jackson's American Dream, because come on. Oh, it is. It is
No, it's not. It's Lawrence Hilton
Hilton
Jacobs.
Jacobs.
He was in. Oh, have you ever seen the movie Cooley High? It's like a old.
No,
It's like from the 70s. I'm an old head, so like. But
you
anyway,
are.
yeah, it's like a. It's just like a very well-known black movie. I feel like. At least
Dang,
by.
not you saying I'm not black.
I feel like at least by like Gen X maybe and older.
Okay, well, yeah.
Maybe millennials. Millennials might know about Cooley High. I don't know. But I really
Well,
like that movie.
he did a great job because I was terrified. So,
Oh, of Joe Jackson. So you see, that was the angle they took in that movie, right? Got to see
right.
that we got to see that it wasn't all glitz and glamour, you know. They were basically enslaved, like Michael Jackson in particular, since he was like 5 years old, to record companies, to his father, and to music. And so he didn't really have a childhood, which is something he was vocal about as an adult.
Mm.
That he didn't really, his childhood was taken from him. And you see that in that movie. So I'm very curious to know what this angle will be for this upcoming movie. Like, is it just like, oh my God, he was a pop star, like he could dance?
I
Mm,
think it's seeming a little bit more lighthearted and not as dark. Or
mm,
I'm not gonna say like the American Dream was dark, but
mm.
it felt real. Felt
Yeah,
very real.
yeah.
I don't think that it's gonna take that angle
Mm.
from what I could tell. I think it's gonna just be a little bit more lighthearted in the fact of like his career when he was older. I don't think they're
Mm.
touching on when he was younger at all.
Mm.
And I think it might even go into the fact of him and his
Vitiligo.
vitiligo. Thank you.
Mm.
I think they're definitely going to talk about that because I think in the
Mm.
trailer,
I haven't seen the trailer. Damn.
I think we should watch the trailer. I don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
and they I think yeah, from the trailer he does go from darker skin to
Too
lighter skin.
lighter.
Um, sorry,
He
I'm
was
just
like,
like
that's
skimming.
absurd. Why would I want to be
S-
white?
Right. Oh yeah, and they're probably going to talk about the surgery on his nose and
Are they
how it
gonna
was a
talk about his
botched
bust
job.
down?
When you told me that, I don't know why.
That he had a lace front? You thought he was getting silk presses?
In all my years
Yeah.
of being aware of Michael Jackson,
Hmm.
it wasn't until you said that
Hmm.
where it made me think hard about it and go back to pictures and be like, "Oh
It
wow,
changes over the years, yeah.
yes." And it is in fact a bust down. Were you, maybe it was you or shout out to Nia,
Mhm.
were telling me that he tattooed his lips pink? Who was that? Was that
Probably
you?
me, yeah. I found all this out whenever I don't know if I read his autopsy. I would do some shit like that. Like around the time he died. I think I like read his autopsy report or something, and it said like he tattooed his lips and he had tattooed like eyeliner like around his eyes. And you can see it.
Now I just have to go look up a picture.
Good luck.
Um,
And that's when I found out he also wore wigs. And of course, people would always like say it was because, his hair caught on fire and it really damaged his scalp, in the 80s for that Pepsi commercial. But I was like, oh,
he tattooed that?
yeah, like the pink.
No, I'm talking about the eyeliner.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do anything,
You can
honestly.
tattoo anything. Yeah.
Wow. Do
Yeah.
you know Rico Jackson?
Who's that?
The like the top Michael Jackson impersonator.
I've probably seen him before.
You
Let me
definitely
see.
have. He's the one that be sliding.
Sliding.
He's the one you've seen it before. He's the one that be sliding like on the floor. He slides on. You've seen Rico Jackson.
Well, I'm looking him up.
Good.
Wait, who the hell is this? I cannot find Rico Jackson.
Rico impersonates MJ. Yeah, he's the nigga that be sliding on the
Oh,
ground and sliding
I'm
in people's
crying.
grandma's laps and getting them all
Please.
hot and bothered. It's weird, but you know, he getting that bag. I can't even be mad. He don't even look the most like Michael Jackson. That's what kills me. Like there's so many better impersonators.
Right, like Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh my God. Okay. There's also I'm going down a Michael Jackson impersonator. This Fabio Jackson.
Do you have like a list of Michael
I'm
Jackson impersonators?
free balling it all from the brain.
In an archive, an inventory.
Inventory of what I
You
came
have it just
across.
like a list in case for an emergency.
Yeah, in case somebody wants to really go into it. Not like I'm forcing it upon you right now. Um,
Do you have a
but
favorite?
no, not at all. I don't like any MJ impersonator. I think
Mm,
they're all very odd. I think they're
yeah.
all very interesting. But maybe I like Rico the most because he has his moments where he's not in character.
Mm,
Like all these impersonators stay in character all the time. And at
yeah.
least with Rico, I think most of it is makeup. With
Mm,
like Fabio, he kind of like I'm not gonna say natural. No, he didn't naturally look like him before. I think
mm,
Fabio got work done.
Who's
To,
Fabio? I just
I
processed that you like threw in another name.
Yeah, Fabio Jackson.
Please, why is everybody last name Jackson?
You know why? Um,
This
Also
is
Fabio
hilarious.
Jackson has a baby. Also, people were saying Fabio Jackson is the worst one because he can't even dance.
Damn, so he just looked like him?
Yes.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
people were upset with
Oh my goodness.
he was reviewing the trailer for the
He
Michael
really
Jackson
looked like
movie.
a
It's
fuck. What the hell?
it's terrifying.
Nah.
Somebody said you could look like him all you want, but you ain't got nothing else about him, bro. And he was watching the trailer for the Michael Jackson movie, and people were mad at him because he was just making a straight face the whole time. Because apparently he auditioned to be in the movie and they didn't cast him.
Probably because he cannot act.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's
Not
just a
Michael
lot.
Jackson hair edges tutorial, please. He's doing an
Please.
edge tutorial.
Oh, mind you, he's not even black.
Yeah, that's a white man, I could
That's a
tell.
white man. He's from like Europe.
He said, I'm already white.
That is diabolical. Oh, wow.
You remember when they had those that like Ariana Grande impersonator? Not using edge control.
Yes. She
And
is also terrifying.
yeah, people were like, like they were like on the internet, they were like, you're so weird. Like
Yeah.
they
No,
were
that
just so
is weird.
they were
Any
like,
impersonator is weird.
yeah, you're all making your living, pretending to be somebody else. That's low-key illegal. You remember when that guy went to jail for being pretending to be a doctor? So I can
You
just
mean the Mr. Dr. Love?
no, like the I think
The
was that
little
his name?
kid?
Yeah, the kid. And I'm just like,
Dr. Love jail.
and so I'm just like,
Yeah,
so,
Dr. Love.
so we can just make a living off of being somebody else.
Yes.
But if, yeah, anyway,
I mean, Kenya's making a living off being Beyonce, so I don't know.
don't get me started on Kenya. Kenya, oh my goodness. I know you're not where I'm at, but she's
It only gets worse. I
diabolical.
know. I know.
She is diabolical. Like I've never seen somebody so emotionally stunted. Like I mean, I don't know. Like it's just, it's actually like it's like I don't want to
And she's
spoil
getting
it.
older. You could spoil it. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness,
Go
friend.
ahead.
There's this one scene when they're in trigger warning about to talk about suicide. I feel like there's a lot of trigger warnings in this episode. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But she gets into it with Kim Fields, who's on season 8.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in Jamaica and somebody's like, y'all should talk. I don't know if it was Nene. I think it was Nene was just like, yeah, you guys should
It's
talk.
always Deanie.
Y'all need to like work it out or whatever. And Kenny was just like, I would rather gouge my eyes out with a spoon than have a conversation with her right now. And then she just kept going. She was just like, I would rather drive my car off of that cliff. And then you just hear Portia be like, oh my God, you're suicidal. Like in the background.
Fucking Portia.
And everybody was
Okay.
just like gasping. But I was like, wait, like low key? Like she just kept saying stuff like that, then having a conversation. And I'm just like, wait, but if you slow down a little bit, like that low key is giving, you're not okay. Like she's just not the way that like it's yeah, she's scary. Like she's a scary individual. And why is she dating a 28-year-old
Right now, right
in
at
this
this
season?
moment,
Yeah. No, not now.
in
In the season that I'm on. It's season 8.
and she's like for let's say a year and some
She's like
change by like 45.
50. I think she might be like 50 at that point. If not, she's around 50.
You know,
Like maybe
here's my
she's like
thing,
47, 46, 7, 48.
right? Here's my thing about age gaps. Not like anybody cares, but I just feel like once you're past 30,
Hmm.
I don't feel like it matters that much
Hmm.
in terms of how much older you're dating somebody. But when you're past 30 and you're dating somebody in their 20s,
Mm.
I'm finding that odd. I'm finding that a little peculiar.
For me, I think there's a lot of things. I know some people there's like a formula. Somebody's like if they're what's it like I forget it's like like divide your age in half and add 7 or something. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For me it's like I feel like it's also to me it just says something about a person. Like I'm just like like I'm peeping. Like I don't know. Like
Hmm. Yeah,
it's just 28 and a man. Like I don't know.
yeah.
And it's just concerning. It's just concerning. It's like what's going on with you? Like for real, for
She's
real.
a she has deeply like rooted issues.
Yeah, which she talks about a lot, and I feel like even the fact that she's like 50 and she still talk about my mom never wanted me, like
Yeah.
and
See
her
that lady.
like to the point where her family's getting irritated with her. They're like, "Girl, let it go."
Her
Like,
aunt is still around.
yeah, her aunt's still around, but she's really irritated. Like, she's really
I mean,
and
her
it's
aunt
like,
is always irritated, low key.
yeah, she's just like let it go. Like, it's not her responsibility. Like, da da
Hmm.
da. And she was like, "How could you say that? She's my mother." Like, da da. Low key, she needs Iyanla
Yes. Fix my
because,
life.
yeah, because I'm just like, you're 50. Like, I don't know. Like, yes, don't get me wrong. It's like, I get that it probably has really and seriously impacted you as a person and the ways that you've navigated life, not being raised by your mother and having that like fundamental, separation from such a young age and from um but it's also like it kind of gives she thinks that in order for her to change and become the person that she wants to be in order for her to have the life that she wants, her mom has to be like, I'm sorry. And it's like, how are you 50 and you don't realize that's just not how the world works, unfortunately. Like you are a grown adult and you're responsible for your adult actions. And she's just walking around being extremely nasty to people and wondering why people don't fuck with her. Like she is so nasty when she wants to be. Oh my goodness. And she's like, oh my God, like people like it's actually like, oh my yeah, she's scary. She's a scary individual. And it makes you think like why do these types of shows exist and if they're like exploiting people. Or I mean I guess she's not being exploited because she was already wealthy or of status, but I don't know, it's just giving like damn why because even the but I'm not gonna go too long because I know we need to wrap it up soon. But
It's okay. You're in a flow state.
I just feel like even with like Kim Fields, I don't think she got some weird vibes to her, yes. Like I do think she
Oh yeah.
was giving a little slut shamey at one point. And she was but I feel like what they don't understand is that low key like she is Kim Fields. Like she does come from a dynasty, like a family like TV show dynasty. Like it makes sense that she's as confident and very secure in who she is and in her
Hmm.
career path because she was literally raised to become who she is by a
Hmm.
mother who was also an actor. So I'm
Hmm.
just like I do feel like a lot of them were projecting a lot of like their own insecurities onto her. At least that's from what it seemed like because they kept saying that she was very like stuck up and like very
Yeah, I
like
remember this
pretentious and I was like I genuinely don't get that. Like I genuinely see her like
as
she's
Kim
like
Fields.
relating she seemed like a very normal person. Like she's relating to everybody, she's joking with people, like
Yeah.
she's literally not she wasn't coming into a space like I am Kim Fields and you have to, respect me as such, but she would
Unlike
bring it
Kenya.
up when it was necessary.
Yeah.
When it was necessary, which was when her and Kenya were going back and forth about who was gonna, do X, Y, and Z. And Kenya's like, you just think you know everything, da da da. And she's like, girl, like, I've been in the industry for 40 years. Like, it
Put
just
some
is
respect
what
on
it
my
is.
name. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm on the reunion right now and everybody's just kind of like
Damn. Season 8 reunion. All right, you done with this, but we not even gonna talk about this no
I'm
more because
sorry.
what the fuck?
You got to put it on like 2x speed or something. I don't know.
Hell no, I'm not doing.
You seen it already.
Yeah, but I that was a decade ago. Like there's bits and pieces left. It's disintegrating as the
Mhm.
days go by. That's why I'm like I gotta hurry up and catch up to make
After
sure
this
it's all
season, I
there.
will try my hardest to pause after I finish this reunion.
You know what? If you leave me in the dust, just so be it. But one day I'm gonna catch up to you.
It's just like how long will it take to get to season 9? That's the question. I mean,
Yeah, I think that's 3 whole seasons. There's like this season the seasons get longer. Like season
yeah,
5 was 20 episodes. Season
yeah,
6 is 27 episodes.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God,
Like how
bro.
long do you need for a season?
Probably about at the pace that I'm at, probably about 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, you flying through them like a week per season. Wow. Look at you.
I'm
That means it gotta be on 24/7 for you, huh?
no, I feel like I don't watch it that often. I think I'm home more. I work from home.
That is true. You be watching it while you do work?
No, not lately, but sometimes.
Mm,
But not
guess it's
lately.
just me.
But then I'll
Shit.
turn it on like after work.
That's so real.
And
After work wind down.
yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So I I will
you
hold off. But I don't know how long I'll be able to hold off.
there's no pressure. Whatever happens, happens. You know, if we end up at the same place one day, cool. If not, I'll let you have it.
We'll definitely be talking about it.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, well,
That's yeah.
yeah. I feel like this wraps up our episode. Oh
I
wait,
think
do we still want to talk about Jill Scott actually?
not really.
Okay.
Jill Scott, I love you.
It's all love, Jill.
It's all
Jilly
love,
from
Jilly from
Philly.
Philly.
Well, bye.
Bye.